Do 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 do. Boo, 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 boo. Hey everybody, Donnie here, and welcome back. This is my channel, You Will Be Offended, and of course today we are back in City Skylines. This is the first edition of City Skylines because they hate us console players and they'll not give us City Skylines 2, but hey, that's a different story for a different day. We'll maybe bitch about it later, who knows? Let's find out what's going on today. Today, we're hanging out in the city of Foosha. It's one of my very first cities I built on Remastered, on the Remastered version here. I did get to build the map myself and everything. Oh my gosh, my phone is like over here making noise. Okay, so I did build the map myself and everything like that. So this is something like the very first episode, I believe, was me building the map. Or maybe not. Maybe no. I think I built the map before the episode. That would be the city of Moonshine that I got to do the map in and then start building the city. So that would be the other one. This one, I do remember now. I built the map ahead of time, kind of sitting there messing around with it, and then we've been building the city on top of that. Hey, Chris, welcome. So I am getting kind of a hectic beginning of my start here. I just got in front of my computer. I was eating lunch just up to like 2 seconds ago. So I'm trying to make sure I got everything in order. Let's get some sound going here. And I'm going to do a little bit of inhalation. The music is a bit loud. Okay. Let me do, you know, I don't want to change that. Maybe let's go in here and everything's already turned down pretty big. Let's go ahead and just crank that down to a 30. Let me know how that goes. And we'll see how that is. If it's still a little too loud, like it's because I have the different controls on the headphone alone, so it's hard for me to tell the sound. Uh-oh. Now it doesn't. Oh, wait a minute. I was gonna say, now it looks like there's not even any sound coming, but okay, hold on. I don't want to mess with my go to 25. I don't want to mess with my sound on OBS because it's been good for me from pretty much everything else, especially Baldur's Gate and everything like that. So I'm gonna try to leave that alone for the moment. And so if it's still too loud, let me know. I'll just adjust it a little more in game and get that figured out. Yeah, there we go. Like I said, I need a little inhalation therapy, a little bit of the brown bottle, and I will be absolutely ready to go. That'll also give anybody else trying to get in here a chance to get in. We got this, of course, streaming on Twitch, X, and YouTube, so we can wait for a couple people to get in on each of those channels. Old Crow is just gross. I fucking hate that whiskey. I mean, it's cheap, don't get me wrong. For the price, it's a whiskey. But it's just gross. It just tastes gross. The other whiskey I love drinking, my 10 High. See if I have an empty bottle in my recycling up here. I do not. Yeah, but the 10 High is so good. And they haven't had it lately. And it's my fault. It's totally my fault. I let people know about the 10 High. I was like, yeah, it's cheap. It tastes good. Like, I actually let local people that I'm friends with here know about the 10 High. I'm like, yeah, it's cheap. And it tastes good. And then I find out they're just as heavy a drinker as I am. So now I can never find what I want when I go to the damn store. Of course, if I went just about, there is a store about, I want to say 10, 15 minutes away from me that does carry the whiskey. Like, I know for a fact they have the whiskey in that I want. But I just don't want to drive that much further to go get it. It's like actually kind of out of the way to go there, even though it's only 15 minutes away. It's just like like if I'm on my way home, I have to go to my house, and then it's another 15 minutes past my house, plus that 15 minutes back from there. That's why I consider it out of the way. Okay. Inhalation therapy done. Let's get the dogs a treat and get into today's show. Give me a second here. Hold on, hold on. Here you go, little doodle. Here you go, little num num. And here you go, big old handsome Kelvin. Okay. Sorry for coughing in you. There we go. Get some music on my ears. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Dang it. Sorry. I'm not trying to cough on you. I swear. There we go. Get some light shining in front of me. Okay, so last week we were here messing around with this area up here, Rosewood Heights, Wood Square, Hillside District, and all that. And I think, we did a pretty dang good job of getting this area set up, and, the schools in here, getting the housing built in there and everything like that. Just really making it some really nice neighborhoods that, are going to be able to feed people throughout the rest of these areas, these working areas, and, pleasure areas and stuff like that as well. So the one thing I wanted to do with this area, though, is we have all this big green area just through here. This, like, whatever, it looks like the shape of, like, the Porsche logo right there, and it kind of just is all green and bare. Like, we did add a little bit of buildings in here, some business in there, and I thought that was fine. But I want to go through here and just make this like a big, gorgeous kind of greenway that it's like the separating factor between that side of the city and this side of the city is kind of my thought process on that. So I'm going to go ahead and let's start over here. I think what we'll do is part of me really wants to make it like a walkable situation too. I just gotta check something. We're doing this freehand. We're not coming here with any ideas from throughout the week or anything like that. We're just kind of going for it. So I'm thinking to myself, what if to see how these pedestrian walkways would go. Like, it's a short bridge, small, so a regular roadway would look goofy going underneath there. But these walkways actually fit. So I think I'll leave that. But this is what we're gonna do. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I grabbed the mic that was not charged apparently, and it died pretty darn quick there. So here's the charged mic. This one should last. Oh my god. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, there we go. What a boner move. Okay. I do that, like, sometimes I'll be doing the stream and I'll just have, like, when I'm doing my late night streams for Baldur's Gate and I'm going for hours on that or whatever, you know, and it'll die and I'll be like, oh no, how long ago did this die? And I still have everybody watching at that point. They're probably laughing just like you guys are right now. My hands hurt so bad right now. Like, everything I do, like little processes I do with my hands, just freaking kill. All week long, I was working out of town, and the job was tying rebar, 1 3/4 rebar, steel rebar, all over this giant mat. Like, oh, so much. And there was a constant bending over and grabbing with the pliers and just twist and grab and twist and grab and twist and grab and twist. So much. And yeah, that repetitive motion, my hand, it's gone down. The swelling has gone down a lot, but my hand was like a freaking balloon for the past couple days. They both like have been losing feeling in the tips of my fingers. My back and everything seems to be doing all right, but my neck is hurting a little bit. So it's just kind of, yeah, my back and everything has been killing me. So anyway, what I was talking about before I realized that I didn't have a microphone was what I got going on in my brain for all this area. So the reason I raised up the bridge here is so that we can connect out from that road, right? And then I'm also going to be running the walkable roads all the way through here, like all around in here and stuff like that, creating a little walkable area with parks and, you know, small businesses and stuff, I think. So I don't want it to be like super massively filled in. I would love to put a lot of trees and such in here and kind of go with that, but I want people to be able to walk around and actually be doing something and not just be on a walkway going somewhere. So I do have this whole thing marked out going that way past this bridge, because I have an idea of using this side for our, let me go into our walkable cities, for our services and stuff like that. So we need to be able to put in our service points, cargo, garbage, all that stuff. And I feel like if we at least put it over here, it should contribute and everything should work out fine. We'll just have to figure out how to get it connected in appropriately. So I do want to leave those two roads alone on each side, the two regular roads coming in. We'll just kind of figure out how to connect into them and use them. And so let's get going with placing roads, our pedestrian roads, where we want them. And you know, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the trees, because like I said, I want to get a lot of trees in this area. Didn't think that was going to happen. There we go. Aw. Got to turn off the, oh man, I got to turn off the freaking guidelines. They are screwing with me right now. No, don't. When the game doesn't want to work for you. It's like, yeah, you should have left the guidelines. How do you like me now, pal, huh? This was kind of a pain in the butt to put together. I don't want to take it apart so I can fit this one thing in here. Let go. What are you? Oh, it's saving. I'm like, why aren't you letting go? Oh, cheese on rice. And now watch me have issues getting the train tracks back on there because of this. It's going to be so wonderful. So wonderful. What in the world? Oh, it's a bridge. Okay, that's why it's not doing anything. I'm like, why won't it connect? Oh, yeah, it can't. Okay, let's do that. Now let me attempt and fail miserably at trying to get these train tracks back in. That's going to be awesome. Of course. Well, I mean, it's not hideous. I mean, we just, I guess, allow something to build up right there, and that just makes sense as to why they had to build the I don't know. Fuck it. If it works, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. If the trains can make their way, let's see where that train is going. Yep. Yep. Slows down. It's doing perfectly fine. Yeah. Okay. Good to go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's get back to our... I think we can find them in here. It's going to be a lot closer. Ruin 2 businesses, not just one. What in the world? It's like it goes straight for a second, then it turns into this little, like, weird noodle shape. There we go. I mean, the roads aren't perfect, but... Hey, Tim, welcome. How you doing? It does not like that. More of that. Oh, too close to the building there. Alrighty. How can we accomplish connecting those sides? I mean, I guess they can walk through the station. They're already connected that way. However, what if we did that to like that? Now, yes, some of the businesses have to rebuild now, but that's life. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to look into why everything's so short over here. I think I set you know, it's just a trip to me that all these are this short when they should be that type of, yeah, they should all be tall buildings, but they're all short buildings. So, and then if you look, like the Sycamore Avenue, it got the name just now because of it being the pedestrian area. So how did these get stuck in this shorter? What does the Empire District got going on? Well, I guess that makes sense. If you look through the Empire District here, it's that tourism thing there. It's kept a lot of buildings short inside of here, but they're surrounded by all these financial offices and stuff. They're just sky high. So, yeah, okay. Makes sense now. Okay, so Empire District does stretch out over there. Let's leave that alone. This is all part of Rosewood, so it should have, yeah, the natural businesses that will stay smaller. So no worries then with them all growing super huge if we put blue in here, whatever color blue we use. So, all right. Just had to double check that. This was seeming weird to me for a minute. Yeah, no need to level up. They're just, because of what the businesses are, they won't get any further than they are. I believe they're already pretty much leveled up. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, I bet if I had it on curved, I could get it through there. Let's go with freeform. There we go. Much better. Oh, except. Let's go ahead and turn the road guidelines back on and use them to keep this curve with the train track. Do that, although it is a 6-lane. No, I guess that works because there really isn't any traffic other than emergency vehicles and service vehicles going on that, so that could be fun. I mean, I already have a road there, so. Ba-doop-doop-doop-doop. Whoa, what the hell? Why don't you like that? These types of roads cannot be connected. You're bullshitting me right now. What do you mean these types of roads cannot be connected? You're high. See, I'm connecting it right there. So why? Oh my God. Move 2 feet that way, we're good to go. We'll do that, then, I guess. I don't think that's gonna let me connect them though. I know all these roads are probably the funkiest damn roads. I'm just trying to do what any good real city planner would do and just make confusing roads that nobody's going to figure out. I'm not sure I want to go with that. I don't like that. That'll work. I have to fix a bunch of the bugs that I let happen. That's awesome. Okay, then why is this having so much trouble? Nope, back over, there you go. You son of a bitch. Oh, it was so much better before. How much more? That has got a lot of distance between it and the road on this side. It wants you to like be off of that dirt to start a road. It still can't. One thing that's really starting to piss me off here is I turned off road guidelines, but it's still giving me like all kinds of trouble. There we go. That worked out a little better. See, this right here makes me totally wish I was on PC so I could put a proper pillar in there. Like, there's no way that something's gonna build straight out and then have a bend at it and then not have a support structure underneath it. Like, it's so stupid. I'm only trying to take out one business here. Alright, that should work. Yeah, I know there's no services. Chill out. We'll get there. Just seeing if there's anything else I want to do with these walkable roads. Okay, no, I think we're good. I think we're good. Part of me wants to know if I can still wants to take out two businesses. Son of a bitch. Oh my gosh. It's just gonna mess everything up. Whatever, they can rebuild. There's all trees under there. Maybe I should change that. The rest of that should be fine. Do a little crossing area there as well. Okay, alrighty. Now, let's go ahead, before we start doing too much else in here, I want to go in here, grab some of these park pieces that they have and stuff like that. The Sunken Plaza Shopping Mall, I don't think that's going to fit anywhere in here, to be honest. Not a chance. Alright. But we do got, like, the large glass roof closet might fit somewhere. The small one might fit somewhere. I'm surprised it wants to fit where it does here. What in the world is that? Oh, they're like fountains. I see now. That has got to be the lamest fountain. Yeah, she's not very happy with it. You see, look at her, she's crossing her arms. She's just like, this is a disappointing fountain. Got a large fountain plaza, the flower plaza, a small food truck, small one. Okay, let's go with the small food truck plaza. Sure, there's plenty of places we can put it. Oh, wait a minute. It's gonna grab me on some roads and mess me up. Let's do this really fast. Gonna mess up houses. Oh my gosh, I get all building this house all crooked right here. What in the world? Oh, that is so lame. Nope. Shit. Okay, I didn't think I had to fix a lot of them. That really stinks about this building, though. Like, not sure what to do about that. Delete it, but then it's going to be stuck. See that? It's going to leave this. Damn, I was hoping it would just get rid of it, but I got rid of only 2. The joys of weird bugs in this game. Alright, well, we'll leave that alone. We need the services really quick because they're all crying now. And I wonder, can I do this? Okay, drop that in. Then we go grab ourselves a garbage point because it's in here, right? Then a large cargo point. And I mean, I don't know if we need the service points since we have those 2. We're going to throw it in there. And then they can drive in and out from there and go to the service points over there. But what I was thinking, we could just leave it empty. Go to freeform. You should have water on that road, like. Come on. Okay, hold on. Let's move it as far over as it'll go. So we have a little more room for a road to go through there, hopefully. What are you talking about? I swear there should be water there. Watch, there's not going to be, but... Oh, there's just barely water around them. I guess that's going to be an issue through here, so... Let's hurry up and do it. Hey, come on. I clicked it. There you go. We need some water there. All right, so good to go on water. Don't have to worry about that now. Now what I'm thinking, like I said, is I'll have it over here, but what we'll do, just to keep it kind of uniform with the rest of what's going on, like that. That was supposed to be unzoned like that. It was on there. I did have it chose. Chosens. All right. Freeform, let's make sure we got this. These, however, I think I could turn on again. Don't connect. Oh my gosh. Okay. At least for not a trade, yeah. It might be because of that bridge section. Kind of going back on the comments here and looking back. Oh, wonderful. Pillar. And getting in between that pillar is going to be absolutely hell. Oh no, grab the track. Grab the track. What's up there, little Nami? What you doing, girl? What you do, little girl? The little chihuahuas over here trying to get attention. So clawing at my feet. Huh. Let's connect that and take a look. Like, I'm damn. Okay, so I can actually be cool with that because now that I'm looking at this, I mean, I'm just going to be putting trees and stuff in there. I don't want any businesses on this side, but that gives an area for people to connect from the regular sidewalk to the walking area. Now, the only thing I don't know about is, well, never mind. I guess that's going to work. They have to cross 3 train tracks, but, you know, as long as there isn't trains coming through there, they're good to go. And again, this area isn't going to have anything businesses on it, so it's just going to be more for people to walk back and forth. Kind of keep these connected, not have to put them somewhere over here. And I hope it works out. It's taking away the symbols from over here, so. Something like that. We'll get them across right there as well. Yeah, cool with that. All right, now we've got that set up. We don't have to worry about those. Let's go ahead and go back over here to the stuff we were messing around with and find. There should have been a large. Oh, here we go. Food truck plaza wouldn't make sense in the middle there, but ooh, right there. Or wouldn't fit, I should say, not necessarily make sense, but wouldn't fit in the middle there. Ice cream stand plaza, this is another large one. All right, we got a statue plaza. Trying to make this, like I said, more about being like more of a kind of a walking park than anything. Really isn't going to be a lot of areas for this. The small Glasser Plaza, which is pretty much almost as big as that one. I can fit the big one in, but I can't. Oh, there we go. If we put it here with the big one. Let's make it like a connected thing. Too bad I can't get this to quite connect perfectly right there. That way it looks like one unit, one large unit right there, I guess. I want more plazas over here if I can get them. But it's all large stuff, so, or it won't fit. Down. It won't go to the spot I want unless you go outside of it or nowhere. All right. So no, I have to go there. I can't go there. Man, it is like saving a ton today, it seems like. Way more than usual. Yeah, a little food truck spot right next to the road makes a little more sense. Now we've got just a couple more of these plazas and stuff. See if we can't fit them somewhere. I think that's pretty good. Now let's go ahead. There we go. I want to make sure this side stays in the same building style. So we'll just connect that in like that. And we should be able to just plant buildings all through here the rest of the way. Just kind of checking on different stuff. No, high rise down. No, we don't need to worry about that. I think we're good. But just to be on the safe side, we will plaster this with the regular light blue instead of the dark blue. We'll have to fix, let's pause it, we're going to have to fix around those areas where it already had zoning going on. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. That light blue. Fix that. This side now. Do that. One thing I did want to do, or see if I could do, is try to fit in a regular restaurant somewhere over here, but All right. Yeah, cool. Let's hit play again. Let that keep doing its thing. And that should start putting in businesses really quick here because we do need them. As you can see, it is already popping a lot of stuff up in there, like right there, right there, there. So yeah, it's already going there. So this whole area is going to start building up. Now what I want it to do, thank you, that's what I want it to do, is not drop my controller. Is to build up enough that I can really kind of focus on putting in trees and things like that, but we can focus on them in other areas for the time being. So like over here, for instance, since we're not putting any businesses in on this side, and I want to be careful because as I get this way, that is industrial there, so we don't want to like put a bunch of trees over here to die. I know, anything I place in here, I'm risking getting deleted by buildings, but I'm going to put stuff in there anyway, just in case. Alright, that needs some stuff. That'll be fun. This will get some stuff in there, but I'll try to cover more area if it'll let me. That way I can kind of get across the street in some of these spots too. See how there's blank in the corners there? It would be great if it filled in with trees. Oh, that's industrial. Urch. Just jiggling it around, trying to get some dang trees placed down. Now, the one tree I don't... There it is. Like, I know I didn't put any of the California palm down yet. I need to put that down. All right. It did fill in a lot of spots that are going to get businesses, but we should be okay. Do. In fact, let's hit speed up on this and watch a few. Oh, we're barely in need of businesses through here, so. But, I mean, it already looks 100% better than it did before. Actually has life in it now. There's people walking around, businesses going around. It's good stuff, good stuff. Excuse me. It goes from a green belt to a black belt. Yeah. Went a little too far. Once it hits that last tree right there, it's probably like, that's it. Like these 3 trees is it before. Well, even then. that one's probably a little too close. But I like the fact that it let me put the services in, but like way over here, instead of trying to have them fit them in over there or something, you know. It gets them out of my way. It looks fine down here. It's going along with, you know, other parts of the city and everything, so we're good, we're good. It's close to the industrial area, the dump, things like that, so should be pretty damn useful. Look, there's people already walking around everywhere. Okay, I don't see a lot of people, but there was some. There was some. I'm just looking for people now. Oh, there's someone. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome. And there's no more people. Like, I built this great coffee shop, but I don't get any customers. Oh, here's some people. The only thing is it's a walking area, and you're gonna have that one idiot who's not paying attention, and there's no like things to plop down in front of you to tell you there's a train coming, you know what I mean? So you're gonna have, unfortunately, some train accidents through here. I hate to say it, but hey, you know, whoever built this road didn't think about that. Apparently, they were like, you know, people could just walk across train tracks. Fuck it. They got brains. People have brains, right? Oh, only like 25% of us do. I keep dropping my damn controller. Alright. Let's back it out of here. There we go. This side's looking pretty good. I like how this fit together. Kind of made it like one big plaza. That at least worked out. Oh, there's all kinds of people in there now. Not on that side though. They don't like that side. They just like this side. I want to play in the water by the train tracks. Hopefully I slip and fall. I mean, that is super tight to the track, but I'd imagine, you know, if I was on PC, I could change it to where the trains have to go through here super damn slow, which would be more realistic. Oh shit. Oh, that guy just got hit by the train. You see that? He got hit by another train. This guy's an idiot. There's a way across up there, you Johnny. Alright, well, the most dangerous business zone in America. Oh. Man, oh, that really did pull that together nicely, though. Like, it really... You see how the rest of this was doing green? We've been doing greenway down it as we've been building and stuff. Just all this getting built up to look good along the train tracks. I'm very surprised, knock on wood, that we haven't had a lot of fires along the train tracks with all the trees. But then once it got here, it just went blank again, and I wanted it to look good and have that greenway feel. But at the same time, I wanted to be able to use the area to my advantage, and I think I did pretty good. Even with the multiple train crossings, but... There was a second there that the trains looked choppy. That white train. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We go right here. Watch the train. There's a little chop to that train. If I'm mistaken, It might just could just be my eyes. But I'm thinking I see a little bit of chop to that train. I think we're getting near the breaking point. Where are we at with people? Almost 320,000 citizens. And these areas aren't even fully built up yet. Like, there's still so much room for housing in here. All over the place. All over the place. There's tons of blank lots. Oh, yeah. I see 350 coming soon. I see 350 coming soon. And now that we've got a fire over here, hey, the fire department's responding very quickly, at least. Now that we've got this area tackled and handled, I'm very happy with it. I like what's become. It's going to become so much more once the buildings start like doing their thing and growing with the size of the city. I think what we're going to end up doing next week is coming in here and let's see, we need industrial zoning. So I think next week we're going to probably be back over here working on this area, getting some industrial stuff set up, getting this going again, working on making a big old oil industry over here and stuff like that as well. Then, of course, it's going to lead back to needing more housing and stuff like that. We're going to add more housing in over here eventually. It might not be next week, but we're going to add definitely some more neighborhoods here at the base of Kalubo. We could even do a little bit of stuff over here, but I don't know about that. Look at this buried lighthouse. I had no idea I had one buried out here in the water. Well, that's why it's abandoned. Water got too deep. And then after that, I'm really not sure. I mean, there's a lot more stuff we can kind of work on. This would look cool if we did some greenway work through here, obviously, make that look nice. We've already done it before, and this area looks really good. So, I mean, there's going to be some decorative work going on in the future here as we wait for the city to grow, but I think there's still going to be a lot more going on with industrial, residential, a little bit of business and stuff like that. So we'll see. We might even upgrade some areas, make stuff like, I really don't want to turn Sorting Hat District super huge, but you know, we can always upgrade like areas like Olive Homes, Manor Park, make these a little more into high-rise buildings or something like that. Even Cedar Heights. So these are things to keep looking forward to. Lots of stuff needs emptying. Yes, it does. I did notice that. I'm going to go through after I'm done with the stream and kind of do that stuff. But an hour and a half. Yeah, okay, not bad. It was actually a pretty quick session today, getting stuff done. But like I said, look forward to next week. We'll be back over working on some industrial, working on maybe some housing and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure yet. It's a play it by ear type of game right now, especially with the way work has been. Right now I'm working out of town, and it is kicking my butt. So hour and a half drive one way, and then I got to do it twice a day. So anyway, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you all. You're amazing, and it is great when you stop in here and get involved in chat and everything like that. Yeah, the train is definitely going to be a little choppy, so I think we're getting there. But yeah, as we work towards our progress of getting this either to 1 million citizens or a broken game, thank you for joining me, and join me next week. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff going on, and until then,